Good morning, everyone. It's your girl Janell Westley-Edwards, aka Jazzy J. Day 59. Countdown to FCSO's Fat to Fit Olympic Games coming to Savannah, Georgia, my hometown, which I am ecstatic about. But let me tell you why I've been inspired to do this 60-day countdown. Uh, Earlier this year, me and my husband went to Utah for an amazing conference where we met people from all over the world that are doing amazing things. Um, just loving on people. That love vibe was out there. I loved everything about the conference, everything that individuals were doing, and the spirit, the vibe in the whole room was just amazing, next level. And I know I made connections for a lifetime. That's the kind of conference this was. And so we were able to premiere a documentary on a young man who does the Iron Man. There were several, but uh, his presentation was a documentary because they had just finished his short film about what he had done, and so we were able to premiere his documentary on the last night of the conference. And when I tell you, this man did 100 days. It's his documentary. I'm gonna look it up because I have it, and I don't remember his name, but I'll put it in the comments. But he and his family, they were addressing childhood obesity. Come on here in Utah. Um, and so he did 100 days of this of the Iron Man workout, and the Iron Man workout consists of swimming a lot of miles, and then cycling a lot of miles, and running a lot of miles. Okay. Now he had a team. He had a couple of wingmen that were there with him, the doctors. Through this journey, through this documentary. There was a whole lot of adversity and challenges. So every day, and I think he had like 5 children. So he had his oldest daughter, I believe. She was handling the social media and the logistics and all of this. And his other family, when he'd come home, they would massage his body, and he would just be on this like pallet. Oh man, it was just a lot. I just remember one scene where he was cycling and his nose was full out red on his face. And I was just like thinking in my head as I was sitting there, ain't no way. Now, I told y'all yesterday my body is conditioned for warmth, so I don't like cold, whatever, nothing. And so I don't like being cold. I like ice cream and all that good stuff, but I just don't like being cold. So when I saw that, on one hand, I was like, that's amazing. And on the other hand, I was like, you ain't doing diddly. You think you doing something, but baby, you ain't doing nothing. Because it just made you, it inspired me to do this, to, something that I'm so passionate about. I am passionate about reversing this health disparity because I found out that no health disparity has ever been reversed. When I took a fellowship class with Mississippi State Department of Health, a research fellowship program, we found out that no health disparity has been changed. And I believe with all of us working together and inspiring each other and uplifting each other and supporting each other in this effort, that we can inspire our youth. We can inspire our world to be healthy, fun, uplifted individuals. I do believe that. I sincerely do. You feel better. Your quality of life is better. You even think better. There's research to show that the healthier our children are, the better that they retain information. They're good. It helps them with their studies. So I'm saying all that to say I was inspired because I said, okay, 60 days. Okay. I almost did 90, y'all, but them 90 days ran up on me so quick that I was like, So when the 90 passed, I committed to do the 60. And here I am. And so I was inspired by that to do this. And I'm saying if he could get up every morning and swim in an outdoor pool, y'all, in Utah, and it was cold, an outdoor pool, he get out that pool and run. And sometimes he was having problems with his with something in his legs. Don't give me the line, but something was going wrong in his legs, and his wingman had to carry him. And a couple of times he just fell straight out, but he would not stop. He did not quit. He did not give up. He kept on going. And as I sat there and witnessed this, thinking how crazy this man is, because I'm telling y'all, they could come to me, the spiritual team, they was like, look, the world gonna come to an end if you don't do this. Y'all, say pack your bags. We all going over to the spiritual side. I don't know. Because I know, you got to know yourself. And I know me, and I know I know life is about evolution, and we are to evolve to the next level of greatness for our lives. Every day is a process of evolution. Every day you should be waking up saying, I want to go to the next level of greatness for my life. And today I'm taking that first step, or that second step, or that third step. And that's why I titled this Me versus Me, because through the challenges of my schedule and things going on, for me to commit to exercise every day, because I told y'all yesterday I exercise every day, but every day for 60 days. I'm passionate about that because I want to change, decrease that health disparity for African American children from 53% higher prevalence than any other ethnicity. I want to change that. That is too high. If it was 1%, if it was 2%, we right there. But 53%, which means if you lined up Europeans and Caucasians and Parisians and Africans and Mexicans and Latinos and Cubans and Puerto Ricans, and the list goes on and on. All of these different nationalities. 53 of our children are overweight or obese. I can't rest until that is changed, and potentially 12 years. I wrote a piece on Facebook about if I died 12 years ago, I wouldn't have met my grandchildren. There's so many things I wouldn't have done, wouldn't been able to accomplish if I had transitioned 12 years ago. And that stays in the front of my mind because it stays in the front of my mind because I'm doing a video right now, baby. I don't know. I know it's almost maybe 9. One of the neighbors. But he just made me lose my train. So, 53%. So all of these nationalities lined up. It's 53 of our babies that will leave here first. That will, even at the Global Obesity Summit, they said we're living in an age where we will bury our children, and we've experienced that in a couple of ways. One tragic story. Back home, we had a young lady, a sweet young child. She was in the 5th grade, and we were going in every quarter doing their health assessments and just sharing information about health. And she and her mom worked in the city, and beautiful lady, lovely spirit, beautiful spirit, always jovial, always just beautiful when you came in. But she had a massive heart attack behind the wheel with her baby in the car, and they both passed in that accident. And that was very traumatic. Just to know, because Fat to Fit is for the whole family. We focus on our children, we focus on that disparity, but it is for everyone to come out because we are all in this together. And then the second time happened in Vicksburg, where it just pricked my heart because when you come to the games, you have to have a health screening. And the nurses or doctors, they release you to be able to participate. And they release you to be able to participate. This girl was 9-year-old baby. And they took her blood pressure, and they did not clear her to participate. And because they did not clear her to participate, of course, 9 years old, she's sad. And she had to sit there and watch other children participate in the games and win stuff and all that. And that was just heart-wrenching to me. I did not like that. But we could not allow her to participate. So things like that are what prick my mind. And while I know I can't stop, and while it's 60 days, even though I know it's not how I normally do things, I'm stepping into the unknown because I want to accomplish something unknown, which is changing this health and spirit. So that is going to propel me to step into the unknown. And I'm going to tell you all, whatever's in your heart to do, that tugs on your heartstrings, that's the thing you need to be doing, no matter how challenging, no matter how difficult, no matter anything, how you feel, it don't matter. Because if it's tugging on your heart and you understand your mind is what you came here to do. It is the deposit that you came here to leave in this earthly realm. And a hint, hint, clue, clue. If it is not rooted in love, check your mind. I know I pointed at my head and your brain. Your brain is physical. Your minds are spiritual. I gotta get back to my love notes on number 10. But that's something else I gotta talk about. But people, this is it. I'm gonna end it here. And as I always say, this has been a Jazzy J PSA. And jazz love. Jazz do it. Jazz on the journey. And always, and I do mean always, remember in life to jazz as you see it loves. Mwah.